Bambiz Marketing presents Elder Law Growth, the podcast that helps elder law and estate planning attorneys attract clients without wasting time or money. I'm your host, Amy Hurst. Let's dive in.
I recommend doing this. If you can do this, if you know how to do this on your own, it's probably been one of the best ads we've ever ran.
That was Jim Blake. He is the leading expert in online marketing for elder law and estate planning attorneys. He only works with elder law and estate planning attorneys, and he's the founder of Bambiz Marketing. Woo woo, shout out. Anyway, let's face the music here, guys. When you do one thing for the same group of people for a lot of years, you kind of tend to be pretty good at it. That's Jim Blake. He knows online marketing like the back of his hand for elder law and estate planning law firms. And in this podcast, he's going to share with you what works and what doesn't for paid ads on Facebook. So if you're running your own ads on Facebook, you're going to want to stick around to the end because that's when he's going to be sharing a pretty juicy tip, an insider's tip on what he's seen has been the best ad he has ever ran for a client. And it's still a smash hit. And I guarantee you after you listen to this podcast, you're going to be wanting to do this at your law firm also. Let's dive in.
I have some ads I wanted to show you. So this, I don't feel bad showing this because they just came to us today and they said these ads are horrible and that they're not getting any results. And so I wanted to show you what something like that looks like. And we're going to go in and make some good ads. And I'll show you what some of the good ads that we run for attorneys look like to kind of put what I just talked about in perspective. So like this is, imagine you're scrolling online and you see just this like picture of they're fishing, right? And it's cast a safety net for ones you love. You probably just scrolled right by that. And honestly, it didn't jump out for you. But then when you click this, it takes you to a page that it's asking you to take a survey, but you can't even like see the whole question and stuff before. So what ends up happening is they back out of it or they get distracted and they move away from them. So that's actually not a horrible one because it does have a big headline and it doesn't have like a button up here where they can go to like their blog or something. Those are the worst. If they're like, oh, well, let me just go to the blog. Oh, let me go to the About Me page. And then why did I even come to this page? And they back out. So this one does have going for it that it is focused, but you can see it doesn't have all the information above the fold. Here's some ads that we are running to give you an idea. So it has a pain point immediately. Do you have your estate planning documents in order? It has a place that they can click right away to go to set up a consultation. You can see some of the other ones too, different ones. Facebook, you can see an attractive headline. I want to learn 3 things to prepare for when life gets crazy in North Carolina. Click this, and then it takes you to a page where they can go right away, put their full name, phone number, and email address, and watch that video to answer that question. So it's just a page that can Medicaid pay for long-term care in North Carolina? And they click the button, they learn how Medicaid can help pay for long-term care in North Carolina right away, real quick. I'll show you a really good one. I recommend doing this. If you can do this, if you know how to do this on your own, it's probably been one of the best ads we've ever ran. And so it says, happy birthday. To celebrate your birthday, I want to provide you with a free consultation. Claim your free birthday gift. Then click the button for the birthday gift. And it's a little birthday celebration. He made a little video and they put their name, phone number, and email, and they get their free birthday gift. Because you can target people that have birthdays coming up within a week. And so they just randomly like, how did they know it was going to be my birthday? So he bought some birthday balloons and he probably gets I think this one gets consultations booked on the calendar for around $30, $35 a consultation. And ads just to give you an idea of how effective that particular ad is there.
If you enjoyed this podcast episode with Jim and you thought to yourself, wow, I really learned a lot. I wish I could hear more from Jim. Tell you what, this was just a small snippet of an hour-long free training session for elder law attorneys just like yourself. If you want to listen to the entire session, I'm going to add the link below with this podcast. You can watch it for free on YouTube right now. Grow your practice. Thanks for listening to the Elder Law Growth Podcast, the place to be for all things marketing for elder law and estate planning law firms. If you liked this podcast, please leave us a review wherever you are listening to this podcast. If you'd like to outsource your marketing to our team, go to bambiz.net and book a free call with us today.